You guys probably know on this channel that I journal every morning. I've made lots of videos on this. Definitely check out my morning routine videos on this channel if you haven't already, but I'm a big journaler. I've been an active journaler since I was a kid. It got me through high school. It got me through my New York years. It's always been my steadfast companion in life. My deepest source of joy comes through my journal. I connect with God, my inner voice, my intuition, whatever name you want to call whatever that is. I always connect with it through journaling, through the written word. And every morning I sit down and I just allow anything to float up to the surface that needs to be expressed, whether it's writing to my intuition, writing, "Dear intuition, what do I need to know today? What would you like me to do today? How can I best move through this action in a flowing, ease-filled way," right? So I'm always in communication with my higher self, my intuition throughout the day, but especially in the morning because that's my time to check in with it. And this morning I had an idea. As I was journaling with my coffee, I had an idea of a new creative project I wanted to start on. I had this idea of I want to start every morning when I wake up going on TikTok and recording a astrological update of like what is the forecast for that day, as well as like a tarot card spread. Like what is the tarot card of the day? What do you need to remember today? An affirmation or something to move through your day with intentionality and value and purpose and just more joy. And I also got this idea while I was journaling this morning to do it in a way that's really uplifting, because I just think on TikTok there's a lot of like manic hysteria and this kind of zombie energy that's on TikTok. And I've noticed this because I've been on TikTok the last week. For the last week, I started posting videos there. And I noticed that people really kind of live in this fearful way of like they're glued to their screen, they're constantly being bombarded with information. After I got that idea that just came out of me in my journal this morning, I came over to my little rug here. This rug, if you guys don't know the story about this, I got this rug in Abu Dhabi. I talk about this story on my podcast, Cosmic Compass. You can listen to the latest episode. It's episode 13. I talk about this rug that I love so much. But I pulled a tarot card, the first tarot card I got when I asked for information on whether or not I should go ahead and commit to this project. I got the Ace of Swords, which is really cool. I got the High Priestess. I got the Hanged Man, surrender and trust and letting go. I got the 10 of Wands reversed. I got the King of Pentacles. And I got the 7 of Pentacles. This is definitely an affirmation for me reading these cards, and it just goes to show when you carve out time in the morning to journal, to reflect, to be quiet, to have your coffee and sit in quiet contemplation, no TV, no scrolling, no TikTok, no Instagram, no YouTube, and just be present with your journal. You never know what creative ideas will flow through you and come out of you on the written page. So I really recommend, if you haven't gotten started already, get into a journaling practice. I always have been talking about this on YouTube and in my book, Slow Living. It's a huge part of what has made me the person I am, you know, confident, joy-filled, appreciative. Journaling is the best thing that I've ever done with my life. And I always recommend people get into it, even if it's just 5 minutes a day, even if it's just 1 or 2 sentences at the end of your day or the beginning of your day. I really recommend getting started with it. And I especially recommend getting started with it in the morning when your head is clear and you just woke up from sleep. That's a great way to connect with your subconscious and connect with your intuition on a deeper level. Once you get into the day, life starts to get a bit hectic and it's hard to tap into that again. So definitely recommend get started with your journaling practice. You never know what could happen. All right, let's continue on with the day. Look who came to visit me. Yeah.
Oh no, my shirt's gonna be in it.
Oh, your shirt's great. What's wrong with your shirt?
Because it's Disney. I'm wearing Versailles.
There's nothing wrong with your shirt.
Okay.
This shot right here looks like it belongs in a Dev Red commercial. Or like a J. Crew catalog. What do you think about living in Versailles so far?
Well, it's really nice. It feels like the perfect calm bit of nature outside of Paris. You can go to Paris whenever you want. You can be in quiet nature whenever you want. Take a breath. It's kind of like walking distance from Central Park.
Yeah.
You know?
There's nothing I love more than sitting under a big tree and listening to the wind. It's truly the best simple joy on earth.
I love trees.
Maybe this is the thumbnail. Aww, perfection.
We are traveling from the Atlantic coast back to Germany.
Oh wow!
That's why we made this stop now to have a little bit of fresh air.
That's amazing! Yeah.
I was 1 year in Greece.
Wow! I ended up talking to some locals here. Actually, they're from Germany, so they're not really locals, but they're traveling through here and they have their 2 cats. They have 2 Norwegian forest cats and they travel the world with them. And apparently the cats love traveling. They're very quiet on the train. Told them that I was, you know, from California originally, and they're like, oh wow, I mean, the US has changed a lot in the last few years. And I was like, yeah, it has changed. Like, I don't blame anyone who wants to get out, who wants to find visas, who wants to go to college and get a free education abroad. You know, look at Utrecht, you look at Leipzig, you look at Lille, there's so many places where you can get a free education and speak English and have low cost of living. So it's just amazing. I'm always meeting people who are seeing this, and yeah, we're just gonna see more of this as the years go on, so buckle up. Alex and I are walking here in Versailles after enjoying the gardens and having our little lunch date. And I was telling him, it's honestly actually good that we're doing long distance for 3 days a week, because when we live together, we just want to spend all of our time together. Like any married couples who are kind of smitten with their partner, you just want to hang, you want to curl up, you know, you want to get on the couch and just cuddle. You want to play video games together. You want to watch movies, watch Emily in Paris, watch Lincoln Lawyer, watch our favorite shows together, like go on dates like this, spontaneous outings that aren't planned. A lot of you guys want to see footage of me and Alex's life together, and I don't blame you. I don't blame you for that. And I'm going to try to share when it feels fun and aligning for us to do so. But don't feel bad for Alex and me for being long distance for 3 days. Obviously, it's not the greatest thing, but we're able to get more done. We're able to be productive because my honey and I, one of our negative traits is that we're very escapist into, like, you know, we just desire to be with each other all the time and escape into our beautiful world of joy and love and all the things, but also we got limited hours in the day and we got stuff to do, and I've got people to help and I've got impact to make. I've got work to get out into the world, and so does Alex with his teaching and his passions and his projects that he's always working on. So in actuality, don't feel bad for us, because 3 days to get the work done and be productive and then come back is actually, I think, really helpful for us. It's a nice balance for us. You know, I seriously love living in Versailles so much. I can't even believe that we have found our home and are living in France, and I don't don't see us moving back to the US anytime soon, and thank goodness for that. One of the things I love about living in Versailles is all of the beautiful, clean stone, cobblestone streets. Don't look at my socks. I know. But I like socks because I'm OCD about cleanliness. And I imagine all the dirt and grime that's getting on my toenails, and I just can't. So I have to wear socks with my
Just wear proper shoes.
But they're just too comfortable. People don't know, if you don't have these shoes, you must know that these are the most comfortable shoes on the face of the earth. Seriously. Once you get a pair, there's no going back. I never, ever wear another pair. Like, Birkenstock. About to teach a live class all on astrocartography. So I'm really excited. This is for my podcast listeners. For those of you who left a review on Apple iTunes, a written review of my podcast, Cosmic Compass, which, by the way, I don't know if you guys know this, I do have a compass. I do have a podcast called Cosmic Compass, which I talk all about intuition, following your cosmic compass, and using astrology and astrocartography to create a magical life in places you love, places that support you, locations in the world that help you feel better, get you unstuck, help you elevate in different areas of your life. So if you ever did want to learn more about this, my specialty, my job of astrocartography, definitely check out my website and my podcast. I'll include the links down below. I also teach an online course, dozens of hours of content, material, examples, tutorials. You can also watch live class replays as well and join our Facebook community. I'll include the link down below if you want to get started learning about the astrology of place or relocation astrology and learn about your places in the world and the energies and energetic influences and stories that are for you in the world using this incredible tool. If you are a brand new beginner to astrology and astrocartography, then definitely you'll want to sign up for my beginner's astro mapping course. But if you want to do a deep dive and even help your clients with this work, I really recommend learning relocated charts and going more in depth with this in the relocation astrology course. So I have 2 course options for you if you do want to get started learning this and learn from me, and I'll include the links down below. I'm literally about to start this class in 1 minute, so I have to get going, but I will catch you later after the class. All right. Oh, I'm a little nervous. I always get a little nervous. It happens every freaking time. I always get really nervous right before a call. Okay.
Recording in progress.
Hi, hello everyone.